Good evening to you listeners and those who are watching us. Thank you so much for this evening. Another year, another time. We are supposed to do this one more time this year and we see what is happening. My people, for those listening, for those watching us, www.cradior.com. That's where you're going to be listening to us live. Welcome to 2026. Actually, the first episode that we're having here tonight. Hey, it has been a year 2025. Thank you so much for those who have been joining us. And it's another one. And for those ones who work with us, you know how we do it. Check us on our WhatsApp line +49 163 or reach us on our emails at radior1923@gmail.com or join us on www.cradior.com. For those who know how the vibe goes, for those who joined us on Asura Collective last year, this time round we're coming out from May. Actually, we're having the first show on Asura Collective. So if you can dance, if you can sing, if you can do any kind of art that you have, there is a big show that is coming on the 2nd or 3rd of May. I have to confirm on that. So join us. For those who did it last year, 2 shows down the line, we kicked them up and it was amazing. This year, we get it one more time. So for those who want to advertise with us, talk to us, send us actually your products. We're going to be doing them here. Starting off with Shonston Prints. For those who want to be having full coverage of your branding, actually it's on your screen and the number is on your screen. For orders and inquiries, contact that number, Olmedas and Asura Empire 95@gmail.com. I told you more are coming. So if you need t-shirts, if you need caps, if you need roller banners, diaries, you know where to find them. Thank you so much for always joining us. And for those who love to cook, who have birthdays, weddings and all that kind of stuff, and you need some good cakes, Asura Confections actually are here for you. So for orders, you know what to call. +49 163 What a way to start this show tonight. And I'm telling you, a lot is coming here. A very special guest having here tonight since 5 years ago, actually. She was here on our studios, but she has a story to tell. And that's why I talked about art. Art is everything that your home of African music here represents. And today, a very special guest is joining us here. She's going to be telling us who she is, what she does, and you're not ready. But for now, if you have any question, just drop us your comments down there. Just write us on our WhatsApp. For those listening to us online, you know how we do it. So without further ado, as we always say, gonna be introducing my guest here today. And as you can see from the other side of the studio, Sophia. Welcome to your home of African music. Hey, it has been a minute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, evening, morning.
For those actually who are listening from US, Canada, we have them. So it's morning somewhere. Yes. So how are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Mhm.
Thanks for the invitation. I'm really glad to be here.
Yeah,
And I'm glad that I can share my story.
I love that.
And I hope that it will inspire
A
some
lot.
dancers
Yeah.
or even people who haven't danced before
Yeah.
to start dancing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and the show is actually all about entertainment and educating for those who are there, and the opinions that we give out on this show, they remain here. So don't you worry out there. If you have any question, just talk to us. Sophia is there. I'm calling you Sophia, but for those listening to us right now, they may want to know your full names.
My real name?
Ah,
Vojta Zsófia. So it's not even Sophia.
it's not even Sophia.
It's Zsófia, but as I always had trouble
All right, all right,
all
all
around
right.
the world.
All right. Now we know it. So how do we mention it so that we know clearly? Is it Sophia or Sophia?
Zsófia.
Jovia.
Yep. But Sophie is more international.
Mhm.
I used to live in Spain for almost 5 years.
Okay.
And there I just said, call me Sofia because they cannot spell it wrong.
All right.
My family name, that's another thing.
That's
They
another thing.
spell it wrong all around the world.
Let's first of all remain here by Sophia because Sophia. You know, it's written actually Sophia with
At
S.
Insta, it's even a bit longer. It's like Sofia Zinha
Uh-huh.
because maybe from like Ronaldinho,
Mhm.
you know, like Brazilians use it as a how do you say it, like for nicknames.
Yeah.
And my teacher, I will talk about her later.
Okay.
She used to call me Sofia Zinha,
Ah, that's
and
why.
that's why my Insta name is also like that.
I love it.
But it matches
I love
for a
it.
Brazilian dancer, Brazil samba dancer.
Brazil Samba
Brazilian
dance.
samba.
Okay. Now let's start this story actually before even we go further from the introduction. The origin. Let's start from the origin of the story, how it all started. That's what I want us to talk about. When did you start dancing, and how did samba become part of your life?
Wow. So
Mhm.
it started 26 years ago.
26 years ago.
Now I feel old.
And for those who are calculating, you can calculate. We don't want to calculate here, but yeah, 26 years ago.
So yeah, when I was 5,
Yes.
and I started with ballet
Okay.
actually, but actually as the basic for all dances.
Mhm.
And I don't remember how long I did it, but after I did rhythmical sport gymnastics,
Mhm.
that was a bit different, but also really nice. Also had some dance moves,
Okay.
but more acrobatic stuffs.
Mhm.
Then I did for a couple of months or years, I think, acrobatic rock and roll.
Mhm.
We also had competitions. That was really motivating for me.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yes,
Mhm.
and after I changed to a primary school where they had dance as well, so we
Mhm.
had to do exams as well. But that was like half like a normal school with
Mhm.
regular classes, and beside that we also had dance classes and exams.
Mhm.
And my mom found it somehow.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, and I studied there 5 years.
Uh-huh.
We had ballet classes, jazz ballet, and Hungarian folklore.
Okay.
Yes. And after, when I finished primary school,
Mhm.
I wanted to keep continue with dancing because that was always part of my life.
Mhm.
And I was looking for like ballet schools.
Mhm.
Although I could choose anything,
Anything,
what I
yeah,
wanted,
right.
I was like, oh,
I'm
let's
like, yeah.
continue with ballet.
Uh-huh.
And on one of the websites, I recognized a girl.
Mhm.
She was teaching samba
Mhm.
in that school, and actually she was the like capoeira instructor of my brother.
Okay.
Do you know capoeira, like this martial art?
Yeah, yeah.
So Brazilian. So that's how I fell in love with the Brazilian culture. Actually,
Mhm.
sometimes I went with him to the classes,
Mhm.
and as some of you know. In capoeira they play music, they sing.
Mhm.
It's not just like normal martial arts where
Yeah,
they
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
And I was like, wow, that touched my heart. I was like, wow, maybe in my previous life, so
Yeah.
in my previous life, I was Brazilian.
Yeah, yeah,
Could be.
yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. And they also had this ceremony where they get the belt. It's called
Mhm.
batizado.
Okay.
And wow, that was even more special. And I think I might saw someone dancing samba,
Mhm.
but not the feathers or this or
Okay.
carnival stuff yet.
Mhm.
So I only know a little bit about samba.
Okay.
And I decided to enter the school, but another teacher was there talking only in English.
Okay.
And I was in shock, like, oh my god.
Wait, where were you here? Not in Germany. You are not in Germany, but where did you grow up
In
first?
Hungary.
In Hungary
yeah,
was it?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
born in Hungary.
All
and
right.
I lived there until I was 19.
Mhm.
And yeah, when I was 14, I started to dance samba. And yeah, it was challenging even because of the language in the beginning.
So the teacher was speaking English. It
Yeah,
was your first teacher
Yeah.
who, let me say, trained you professionally.
Yeah, Fernanda
Or
Silva.
Fernanda?
Fernanda Silva
Fernanda Silva.
from Brazil. But yeah, she was living in Budapest.
Okay.
And I learned from her.
Okay.
I think only for a couple of months I was taking like regular classes, but as it wasn't a real dance school where I was studying before, so it was more like a hobby for people.
Okay.
So every time we had like new people coming, we had to start again with the basics steps,
again.
and I was like, oh no, I will lose my motivation. But
Yeah.
I really loved it. Like the first choreos. It was ashe. It wasn't the samba what you see in the carnival. It was from Bahia. That's the heart of the Afro-Brazilian culture.
Sure, sure.
And I was like, wow, that's what I will
That's
do
what
for
you
the
really
rest
want.
of my.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. I
And
love that.
after a couple of months, I was talking with her if I could do like private classes because I wanted to dance
To get more better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how we became friends. So she's not just a teacher; she's like
also a friend.
stepmom, a friend,
Oh, okay.
a mentor for me. Yeah. And I was learning for like 5 years until I was living in Hungary. I was learning from her, and I don't remember when, but maybe like after a year we started to do shows also.
All right. Before we go there, I just want to bring you a little bit back because you are the origin of the story. We have seen it, and when we move on to the real journey, which actually not everyone can see it, where it's all began. But what was the hardest moment in your journey as a dancer by then?
Until then,
By then, when you started, was the hardest one? What was the hardest thing from the beginning?
maybe like technically from dancing,
Yeah.
like I was struggling with the face expressions because in ballet you are serious. That was really serious. The teacher was even screaming with us. So
Okay.
I learned discipline.
Discipline from the go. Yeah.
Yeah, like we had to concentrate, and it wasn't like just laughing around.
All right.
And also like I had some hard moments, like family things. So I was really like serious and like emotional. I didn't show emotions.
Okay.
And in jazz ballet we shoot in some of the styles, but I didn't really pay attention.
Okay.
I was good with the steps, with the choreos. But in samba you have to really smile.
That's true.
And
Because
that
you
was
have to show
struggle.
even emotions. You have to show
Yeah.
them there.
And I
Yeah.
was like looking on the
the
ground
ground.
also a lot of time. That was a struggle. And actually it's like a fun fact. You cannot even dance samba for a long time if you're not smiling, because
Okay.
it's not possible. Like for the breathing, you have to smile.
You have to smile the whole time.
Yeah, because otherwise you cannot breathe. Because samba is really fast sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Fast forward from how you began the original story. Now here you are at the Samba. Maybe we're going to we're going to come later on how Brazil came in, on how you got in love with Brazil. But for now, is Samba dancing your full-time career, or do you have something else doing?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
I'm working at a logistic company and dealing with the orders. Like a 9-to-5 job, full-time job in the office. But there are moments I didn't tell anyone, but when they see me like frozen, I'm making a choreo in my mind.
And so now I understand now. I understand.
Or preparing for
for your next show.
Actually, there were some moments when it was quite like we didn't have a lot of work.
Okay.
And I finished the choreo.
Yourself?
Yeah.
So do you find yourself at work moving to a particular place where nobody's seeing you and
I was
doing your thing?
sitting in front of the computer, but I had a moment when I don't know where I was looking at, but I was doing a choreo in
your head,
and I finished it.
So it's your passion. It's something that is in your blood, actually.
Yeah, like it was always with me, dancing. Like I had some hard times in private life.
Yeah.
Like money issues, like issues what everybody can have.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like health issues, things like this. But somehow dancing was always like a safe thing, like a safe place.
It's a therapy for you.
Yeah, there was always a voice in my mind telling me like I have to keep going on this way and be humble and trust the process.
That's true. I love that because I think when you're dancing, you're doing your own therapy to yourself.
Yeah.
And you are relaxed. That's your safer space. Let me just say that.
It's also like you take care of your body and your soul in the same time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that. It's something that it is in your head. I love it. I love it. So let's jump on to the careers and the global stages, because I knew you when you were still in training. I never knew you were doing samba. By then, I did not known what particular dance you're dancing. When you came here with the choreographer
JC.
JC.
Oh, yeah, like besides Samba, at home I was always watching like video clips or like YouTube. And in the same time when I started Samba,
Okay.
I fell in love, for example, with the dancehall style. But there was no one teaching dancehall at that time. And the only way was like, yeah, learning from YouTube.
Yeah.
And also Afro, like the first style was Azuntu.
Azonto.
I saw some steps and I was like, wow, that's also fun. I have to learn it, but
Yeah.
there were no teachers.
Yeah.
And during the pandemic, I had the opportunity to take online classes.
All right.
Because like in Hungary there were no classes. Maybe I did one workshop, but after I moved to Spain, in
Okay.
Spain I was living in a small island again. Only YouTube.
Only YouTube.
YouTube I had, but it also helped a lot. And I was working in animation,
Yeah.
so dance didn't stop, but yeah, it was like shows, choreos, no freestyle. And when I came to Germany, I continued with Samba. And yeah, as I said before, during the pandemic, for some people it was the hardest time, and for me somehow it was the best.
Yeah.
Because the restaurant,
That's true. That's true.
the restaurant was closed where I
Yeah. You
worked.
cannot go anywhere, and
I
we
knew,
all remained online actually.
I knew for at least 2 months I'm not gonna work, and I took dance classes every
Every
day.
day.
Yeah. And I started, JC organized like online classes and like boot camps with Afro and dancehall also.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when we had the opportunity to travel, like it was still pandemic, but
People could still do
people
something.
could
yeah.
travel already. And then I went a couple of times to Paris. My best friend was living there also. And then I took classes, workshops every time.
Pwah.
Yeah.
From local stages to the world, dancing. Do you get regular bookings, and where do you perform the most?
Yes. With Samba, we didn't talk about other dances. What I work with, but from Samba, yeah, like even before I came to Germany, I found manager like a Samba group, and we had regular not classes, like rehearsals. But after the Corona time, there were no rehearsals. But they organized like company events, birthdays, weddings, and I'm the only foreigner, but there are a lot of Brazilian girls living all around here in Germany. And yeah, like depending which area the show was, and the manager like contacted us, and yeah, we had quite a lot of shows, but not regularly. But yeah, I live here since 8 years already, so now a lot of people know me, and there were even dancers who recommended me when they couldn't do a show.
Oh, that's a nice one.
So from Samba, maybe one event we have since 5 years. It's from Diakoni.
Wow. Diakoni. I know the company itself.
But I cannot say it in English. In Pforzheim, we are booked like since last 5 years. We went there every summer, and the rest it's like maybe like 1 month or a few weeks before the show they call us for like birthdays and these kind of
Parties,
events for Samba. And since a few years, like after the Corona, I started to do shows on my own also. That was maybe
the time we met, I think.
Kind of hard for me, like after dancing always with groups. Like,
and then you were doing a solo performance.
It's the whole responsibility, like to communicate with the client, the music,
true.
and everything. But from one side, it's also good because I had the struggle, like sometimes we didn't know what we will dance, like which songs, because we didn't really have time to prepare.
It,
and in Samba you also have like animation, and you also don't know, will the people dance or no? Maybe you will dance on your
own, and everybody will ignore.
And that was always a struggle for me, but somehow I was like, whoa, okay, I have a bit of stress. I dance on my own, but I can build the whole show already at home.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there are some facts also always that can happen, like the ground, how will it be, or like for Samba you need space also for the headpiece. And last time I had a show, and thanks God I went to the place before, and I realized like, oh, I cannot wear a headpiece, only a little crown, because it was a little restaurant and the ceiling was really low, so with high heels.
With high heels, and then it will be over the board.
Yeah, so there are always like things what can distract you a little bit and make you stress.
So let me ask this. First of all, from what I've heard, you specialize a lot in Samba dance, first of all. And while you're doing it on your own, not in a group, you're the one who, either when you're not recommended, do you look for your shows yourself?
I always wanted to do like commercials for myself, but I never had time for it. Okay. But also like Instagram, it's kind of a
advertising.
So I always made videos, even like TikTok challenges when I had time, and photos and videos. And sometimes people, I get offers from like Instagram that people see me, or they see me at a show, and then they contact the client who booked me, and then they book me again.
So you are your own company. Let me just say, you manage yourself. You get bookings yourself. You're still your own financial person. Then you are still the dancer. Everything in one.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, wow. I have to sit down and like, oh, I have to be grateful.
Yeah, true, because that's our whole thing. Yeah. Because I'm very sure there are so many dancers outside here who have, first of all, a manager. They have a marketing officer who is going to look for shows. But now the shows, you're looking at the shows for yourself. You go to meet clients yourself. Then they see you on stage. That's a huge work you're doing. Yeah, you're lucky doing
but
that.
Actually, I wanted to do commercials and look for jobs, but until now, every booking what I had, I didn't contact anyone. They called me.
They call you. Yeah, your work is displaying a lot of stuff.
Thanks for everyone who booked me.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, which country have you danced so far, and which one do you think stood best for you?
So, as I said before, I started in Hungary.
Yeah.
Then in Spain, I had no shows. I was dancing in animation. And actually, I contacted, like, they have carnival, not that big as in Brazil.
Yeah.
But there was a group, and somehow, I don't know, I couldn't participate.
Okay.
And they contact me in the moment when I came to Germany.
Oh.
If I want to dance with them at the next carnival. And I was like, oh, it's too late.
It's too late, yeah.
But then here in Germany, I was performing, and until now.
Okay.
I'm performing, and we had a show in Austria, and I had some offers from Switzerland, but I was always somewhere else. Now also, I would have a show in a few weeks, but I will fly to Brazil. So
let me tell the listeners, those who are watching us, you're very lucky. You're very lucky, and God is blessing you from day one to. And when you put passion into something, when you want to do it with one heart, you see, you don't look for them. They're looking for you because of the work you're doing to yourself. And that's why I really pray for you that they continue flowing, because
me too.
You are doing it yourself instead of going out, because it's a lot of work to go and look for a job and then do it yourself and then manage yourself. It's a lot of work. And this brings me to a question of what was the biggest booking you have ever received that you saw, hey, this money, it can carry me for some 3 months?
Oh. It didn't happen yet, but it will.
It will. But there has to be one that you said, this one.
I cannot say prices, but it's not with Samba.
Okay.
You didn't ask, we didn't talk about it yet, but I also do like shows in clubs, like we did bottle service. I work with several agencies and like go-go shows, and maybe the biggest was like Oktoberfest. Yeah, with one of the agencies.
Okay.
In Stuttgart, but also like Vasen, like Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
we did laser show like twice already.
Okay.
That was quite big. That was the biggest event actually. I don't talk about the money. I cannot talk
No,
about
don't talk
it.
about the
I
money.
signed
They will come
a
for you, these guys.
contract. No, but
Yeah.
the biggest, it's not a booking, but I had the opportunity to parade in Brazil, and I will do it again like in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, it's already 2 weeks.
It's already 2 weeks coming, yeah.
Yeah, like with the fourth school now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not like an achievement from myself because they are not booking me. Like I have contacts, and there is this opportunity that foreigner dancers can also dance. They have to pay a special amount. They can keep the clothes after. And we can parade on the carnival, and that's the biggest party in the world. So
let me ask this. I have had an experience to see Brazilian dancers come to my place of work, and they did some good job. So and I went through your Instagram, and I can see the way those how do we call it, the clothes and How expensive are those things?
Whoa. Like the listeners cannot see, cannot imagine, but like the biggest is when you have a headpiece, also a back piece.
Actually, I will
gloves.
put. Wait, let me just cut you short. I'll put for those who are listening and watching. I'll put it here for you to see how that looks like. So don't you worry. How much?
So without the shoes.
Without
like,
the
like
okay.
head, back piece, the bikini, gloves, maybe some something for your legs.
Okay.
Starts from like 600-700 euros.
600-700 euros.
Yeah, if you buy it from Brazil, because there are ladies who do it in like in the UK. There is a dancer who is doing clothes, but of course, as they buy a lot of things from Brazil, like the feathers, they're really expensive.
Yeah, sure, true.
They sell it for
another
more expensive.
More expensive than Brazil.
But they also do a really good job, also in Switzerland.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but from Brazil, like you won't get. Maybe if you find something, like there are ladies selling their clothes second hand, but if you buy new, you won't find under 600-700 euros.
So let me assume that dancing pays. If a cloth can cost a costume, that's the word I was using. I was looking. If a costume can cost around 700 euros, meaning dancing can actually pay very well.
Yeah, like it's an investment. Like if you're doing shows,
of course you have to invest.
But also like that's why it's important that people don't offer jobs like for free or like for drinks. They pay us because it's not just the time when we are there. Like we are doing a job and they pay, for example, like per hour. It's a lot of work, time, and money you invest, like in the clothes, also for the dance classes, for the makeup, the time until you're practicing. It's a lot of behind. So
true speaking, most of the people don't realize that. Have you ever had that experience of someone booking you for drinks?
The time when I was in Hungary, like of course for them it's something new. Like there weren't really big events with Samba, and I was going for parties a lot of times, and of course I knew them, but I wasn't like a really famous dancer at that time. And sometimes they were offering like, they knew me and they were like, you can get a VIP entrance and drinks. And I was like, I get them anyway. Because I know a lot of people, and they didn't really want to pay in the beginning.
But it's so motivating because this is the struggle, not even a struggle, this is the journey that most people, artists out there, or everybody who is in art or each and every industry goes through. Because at a time, you try to even offer for drinks so that people can know you. It doesn't pay at that particular moment in time, but as time goes by, it pays. I love it the way they did it by then. It could have been sounding a little bit weird, but at the end of the day, right now, God is blessing you that shows are coming out of what you do.
Yes, but you have to watch out.
That's
also, like for example, here there are a lot of dancers also with the agencies who I worked with. Like there is a price and you cannot really go more low because then you can ruin the whole industry for the others
yeah,
also.
that's true, yeah.
So yeah, you have to keep the price, but I'm blessed and lucky that there are a lot of people who pay, or sometimes I even get paid more for like private events. They even give more, or I say a price, they pay more because of course you have to get money also for like the gasoline and stuff. I have to calculate because if I use my own car,
then
I have to travel sometimes 2 hours,
Yeah.
or sometimes I need a hotel to stay because we are working during the whole night.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, they also have to pay that, but sometimes we even get tips.
Hey, promoters,
Thanks
promoters, promoters. It's not for free. There is time invested. There is makeup invested. There's costumes invested.
A lot of courses, workshops.
Yeah, I know most of you here who always say come for free for drinks. She can get drinks. Aye, Jesus. Now talking of these collabos. Before we made a very short commercial break, I just want to talk about this business and the collabos, because I feel getting a drink is a norm, that every person can get a drink and offer something. But it's not time now for you to get drinks, but because you have gone to another level, which is now collaborations and now business itself. And your work with the Shakes Entertainment. Tell us something about that collaboration. What is all about? What are you shaking in this shake? I was going through it and I'm like, these ladies are shaking in this Shakes Entertainment. Whoever called that company Shakes Entertainment, he or she knew what he was doing. What are you shaking in this entertainment, Shakes Entertainment?
So I used to work as a bartender, but it has nothing to do with cocktails.
Okay. I get it.
Since I'm living in Germany, I'm also going to gym, of course. As a dancer.
Yeah, dancer, you have to be fit.
Yeah.
That's something actually I forgot from the beginning, but it's good that you're mentioning it. You have to be fit
I'm going
and
to
eat well.
Gym. Yes, also. Yeah.
Aye.
And they also had like twerks out classes. It's a mixture of like fitness, like workout and twerk. That's a lot of shaking. And, I became friends with the teacher.
Okay.
And she got an offer once for a hip hop party, and she knew that I'm a dancer and I had some shows. So she asked if I would do it with her, and then we had the idea like, wow, that's cool. We could do some shows around. She also had a lot of contacts.
All right.
And then she decided to do this company with another great dancer. Like we are 3. Actually, we were 4, but because of health issues, we are 3 again.
Yeah.
And it went quite fast. We got quite a lot of bookings. Sometimes she was writing, contacting some people, or sometimes they saw us on Instagram and they contacted us. So we got a lot of shows. Like we had a lot of shows in reggaeton, like Latin events in clubs.
In clubs, yeah.
And sometimes also jobs as a ringer, like in fight nights, like kickboxing, boxing events. That's a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I did actually for 1.5 years. I was doing kickbox and Muay Thai. Because there was no opportunity to dance.
Okay.
And I was
jumped.
preparing for my wedding, and I bought a dress before, and I wanted to fit in the dress. Okay. So I was like, okay, now, until the wedding, I have to do.
Wait, you bought a wedding dress, and you wanted to fit inside, so you decided you have to.
It was in a foreign country, so I bought it in Hungary.
Okay.
And the wedding was in Romania, and I only went 1 month before the wedding, so I had no time to look for a dress there. And I was like, okay, now I have to keep this body.
Okay.
Because no time and no money for another dress. and I loved kickboxing. Like I used to play like Mortal Kombat with my brother.
All right.
In PlayStation, and he was doing capoeira, so.
Okay.
I always wanted to fight. He was teaching me how to fight.
I love that. Wow. For those listening, we're going to be making a very short commercial break. But before that, I just wanted to know the biggest challenges you face in the dancing industry. before we go to the break. What are the challenges you think? Why in this industry?
Like in general,
Yeah.
yeah, like there are a lot of dancers, really a lot,
Okay.
and it's hard, I think, to get all the contacts or like get jobs. Like one of my dreams is like to be like a background dancer with an
Yeah.
artist. That would be really nice. But yeah, there are a lot of dancers who want to do these jobs, and maybe that's the most difficult part, or what we talked about before, like the price.
The price, yeah.
Yeah, because we have to survive somehow. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not my full-time job, but
And then you have to
of
make
course.
it. No, don't say it's not your full-time job. When you approach this client, he or she should not know it's not your full-time job. It is your full-time job.
Actually,
Because
yes,
because where you are working right now, where you are waking up to go to work, it's someone's job. You have to be there, whether you like it or not, unless otherwise. But something that you do from your heart, from your sweat, your passion is something that is in you since
Yeah.
childhood. That is something that should be paying you more than the work that you are doing right now.
Yeah.
That's why when it comes to payment, never think it is not my daily job. That should actually overtake the other one. So whenever you face this client, it's not his business to know. It's not. But for you, when you face that is your full-time job, you should calculate if today this pays, in the next 3 months, I'm going to sit down and enjoy this money when there's no any other job that is coming. But you talked about being a dancer for the big artists. Which artists have you ever aspired you want to be behind?
I already said like how dancehall came
Yeah.
to my life. In grammar school, I was learning Spanish, and that's how I learned Portuguese, like because of Samba,
Okay.
and because I was already learning Spanish, I was learning Portuguese at home because that was like I preferred more like Spanish.
So dancing was making you learn languages.
Yeah, also.
All right. And how many languages can you speak before you even
6.
continue? 6. Okay, let's start.
Hungarian, English, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Romanian, and I'm learning French now.
You are learning French
Yeah.
because of dancing.
I used to because of the Afro classes, but then I
Yeah.
stopped. And my company had this opportunity, like I can do online classes for free. Not a lot, like English, French, and some other courses regarding the job. But I wanted to learn another language.
Where do you find time?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm privileged to have you here today because if you found time to come here, learning 6 languages, you are still a full-time job somewhere. You're still dancing, and you are planning a tour to Brazil.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. But for now, you were saying something, yeah.
Yeah, the artist you were asking. Yeah, like I was learning Spanish, and I wanted to practice the language, so I found all these reggaeton songs in YouTube, and I was like, wow, I want to dance for like Don Omar or Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
And I got to see Don Omar in Spain.
Okay.
But of course, only as a guest.
Yeah.
But that was a really nice show.
Which African artist do you think, if he comes and gives you a stage, you'll appreciate a lot?
I have a lot of favorites. Like I don't have one favorite singer. I have a lot.
Just say 2 of them, or 3.
Omale. It's a really good singer.
Okay.
Who else has big shows? Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah, he's also really good.
Ever thought of Diamond Platinums?
Oh yes, oh my god.
Baba Abraham.
Yeah.
Maybe we shall make it possible one day. He was here last year, I think so. And I think he might be coming back.
Oh,
He might be
nice.
coming back. And who knows? Through you saying here today, it will work out next year. And we'll see what we're going to do. So for those watching us right now, I told you, I'll call you Sophia for the first time, because in Kenya or in Africa, the word, or in English, yeah, Sophia is here in the studios, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. For those watching us, you know, dancing can pay. Oh my, oh my. She has been dancing now, Samba dancer. I think you have seen the Brazilian, how they wear, they really wear very nice. But there's a very tricky question I just want to ask here. For the sake of my fellow brothers and sisters out here, and especially brothers, it's coming up next after this short commercial break.
It's 2026 and radio RFM is at it again. It's 2026, yeah, and radio RFM is at it again. Radio RFM, the sound of Africa, the voice of the culture. Stay connected, stay informed, stay African.
I'm telling you, home of African music here, 99.2 FM. I told you we have a special guest. Dancing can really pay. Sophia is here on our studios today. And we're happy to host her. We have been talking, we have been chatting, and it's a good chat here, I'm telling you. And if you want to book her, actually, she's going to be giving us her Instagram. But before we go that, we have been talking on what she does, her careers, where she has been, collabos, businesses, the biggest challenges that she has been having in the industry. And now here we come. Brazil. I told I'm going to ask this question for my brothers and sisters. You know, dancing or the Brazilian attires, you guys, you're almost naked. That's what I always see. And I just wanted to confirm this as a samba dancer. How do you handle the attention and pressure from men while keeping your boundaries? How do you handle this? Especially from our brothers. I know them. Do they misbehave?
As I dance from a really long time, like I'm used to it.
How? Okay.
And actually people are quite respectful. Like, of course, I think
love
every
that.
dancer gets some messages, but even girls who are not dancers, they get messages like, wow, you are beautiful.
Okay.
And these kind of things. But people are quite respectful. It's not samba, but when I started to dance in clubs, there I was a bit afraid, like, oh my god, we are doing like twerk shows, like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe there will be an uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
But until now, I had never any problems. Like, everybody was respecting us, like the staff, all the guests. We had no problems. But during my summer journey, I
Okay.
had two uncomfortable situations, almost the same. But yeah, somehow it's like we are not expecting it, but like, yeah, I know that a lot of people have other things in mind, and I try to ignore all these things because yeah, I cannot influence other people's opinion. So yeah, like, people will talk whatever you do. They will talk, they can even make up stories or like lies, and I try not to stress myself with things I cannot control.
Yeah.
But
true.
like, yeah, actually in company events,
In company
I
events.
had problems. Yeah, that people were drunk,
Mhm.
and yeah, twice it happened that someone touched my popo, and I didn't find it funny at all. The first time I was quite shocked.
It isn't, yeah.
But yeah, I looked back and not a lot of people, so I think there were only 2 people around.
Okay.
Because we are doing animation, that sometimes, yeah, I didn't really like the fact that we are doing animation, because here in Europe, not everybody understands
how
like
it
why are
is.
we dancing in
Yeah.
bikini? It's not to show our ass, or it's not to let them, like, give them permission to touch our our bodies or something like that. But I saw that the guy was really drunk, and it was a big company. My manager was also there, and he told us actually, like, we have to act like queens, princess, stay calm and stay friendly, but
boundaries, they have
but
to
yeah,
be
there
somewhere.
but then I just told him like, no, no, please, like, stop. He stopped, and
So
the
you
next
did confront him. You didn't tell him it's what he did was wrong.
he was drunk. Like, when you see that somebody's out of, they were really drunk that party.
Yeah.
It was a company event, but they get drunk also.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I was like, I had to continue. I went back because we are moving around. I wanted to do like a train. Sometimes we are going with the people.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I will just go back and dance with the others.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And another company event, there was a kid who slapped my ass.
A kid.
And I got really angry because that was the second time. So I turned back with an aggressive face. Like, I wasn't like, I'm still a queen. I was like, no, that's enough.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was a kid. What made me angry, he ran away. But like, the others were like laughing, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing sometimes.
Yeah.
And at that show, nobody was dancing with us. It was also like, okay, I'm still doing it because I love it, but sometimes it's a bit sad that people don't understand it.
That's true. That's true.
What
How
the
do you
old
deal?
culture is about.
How do you deal with that? How do you deal with when you get on stage and you're performing, you're doing your best, you're giving your best, and the crowd is totally not responding?
As I'm doing it from long time, I count with that already. So also when I choose the music, I'm like, okay, it can happen that nobody will dance. Sometimes they enjoy the show, but there are people who are shy, and they just want to look and enjoy, or like in a company event.
Yeah.
So it will always happen. And I choose the music like that. Like, I already prepare the choreos. Of course, there are parts when I do freestyles. But I'm like, okay, it can happen that nobody will dance, then I will continue. I will dance in the middle or go to someone, but not dance with them and just move around. But sometimes it's hard because in Samba, or we dance twice 15 minutes with a break and then with several costumes, or 30 minutes in a row. Like for birthdays or weddings, normally it's like 30 minutes, and if I dance alone, sometimes it's
very hectic.
It's a challenge if there is no animation, like nobody will dance, then I have to dance on my own 30 minutes. That's
tiring, actually.
But I still enjoy it. Like,
okay.
That's part of my life since really long, and I love it. And somehow I try to like stay in my mind, like, don't make eye contact and enjoy the music, because the music what I chose, what I'm dancing, I love it. And of course there are some people who don't understand it, but somehow I'm more interested about the comments from Brazilians. Like, all my followers, like, I don't have a lot of followers, but most of them who follow me are like really famous dancers or like artists with a lot of followers, and their opinion counts more.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the way you're keeping the positive energy and how and how you're doing it. So pressure, boundaries, and respect. I think this is something that is supposed to be paramount. Whatever each and every work, we have to respect. Actually, it's not something that you're not doing it because it's something else. The people can think a lot of things, but I love the way you always take the positive side of it and continue doing it. Family and society, that's what I wanted actually to come in. Not everyone understands this life. And I don't know, how did your parents or family react? You talked about mommy liked it. You chose this path. They see you each and every day. How do they say? How do they talk about it?
Actually, I said that I started when I was 5, but I didn't say why. Like, my mom loved ballet and she wanted to dance as a child, but she didn't have the opportunity in the town where she was living. And as I was born and then I was growing up, she was like, wow, I would like my daughter to dance. She didn't force me, but she always found like several courses, and the school, also the dance school, she found for me, and she was always like motivating me and accepting it. even like during the pandemic, when I was doing the online classes,
Yeah.
I was practicing also like in my free time, and I was teaching her Dombolo.
You're teaching mom. She could dance.
She's
She
my
could dance
biggest
along.
fan.
Oh, I love that. I love
She's
that.
my biggest fan.
Okay.
But my father didn't really like it.
Okay.
Um,
Fathers always. Even my
yeah,
dad.
like he didn't-
He's watching. I know.
They didn't think it's something serious. Like even for the ballet, and like of course they had to pick me up from the school or from the dance events. Wait,
Yeah.
look all the
Yeah. Yeah.
the exams, like the programs, and he didn't really enjoy it. But in the moment when I started to do shows and I get paid for it, and he saw like, wow, I built it up some part like alone. He was like, okay.
Now money is coming.
Yeah, it was money for me only. But
Money is coming.
yeah,
Every
he
parent when
accepted.
when the money starts flowing.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's not asking from me.
I wanted my daughter to be a doctor. Now she's dancing, but when money starts coming from the dancing side, my daughter, she's already a doctor. She can continue dancing. I love that.
But when I started to do like these go-go shows or like dancing in clubs,
Okay.
I was blocking some of the family members from Instagram. Like,
Not to see you.
They know. On Facebook, I have a lot of like teachers from school, like family,
All right.
old people, and I don't repost them. But Instagram is like the Sophia's other side, the real Sophia.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't judge me. They understand, and also a lot of friends who know me, they don't judge me. The struggle is maybe like dating.
Yeah.
When it's about to know someone new, like not everyone accepts that I'm a dancer, but I'm not gonna stop. So
That's
I
true.
don't know. Is
That's
it
true.
better in the beginning to tell, or some have then other, like they judge immediately?
Yeah.
If I send my Instagram, like, oh, okay, she's a dancer.
Poor. Now, even coming to that judging,
It's a hard
that,
part.
that's a hard part
Yeah.
because my question actually was coming to it from the judgment side. Do you feel judged because the Samba and the Brazilian dancers mostly are always misunderstood?
Like comments from others, like normally regarding Samba, I only get positive feedback, like, wow, it's so nice. Only about like twerking, I had once a comment from a girl who knew me. It wasn't like to like offending me, but she was like, yeah, I don't think that you will get a boyfriend if you post these twerking videos and stuff because it's cheap. And I was like, wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's an opinion.
Yeah.
I have to accept there will be opinions like this and feedback, but
That's true.
from Samba, yeah, there are people who don't understand it, but I try to ignore it, and I know why I'm doing it. It's not like to show my body or something like this.
It's something that you're doing in passion and you're doing the right
Yeah,
thing.
it's a culture
Yeah.
from really long time,
Yeah,
from
that's true.
Brazilian culture, and
yeah.
it's a lot more than just showing our bodies.
I love that. We are going to make a very short commercial break. When we come back here, she's going to be telling about the future, inspiration and the future. So stay tuned, stay on. This is your home of African music.
It's 2026 and radio RFM is at it again. It's 2026, yeah, and radio RFM is at it again. Radio RFM, the sound of Africa, the voice of the culture. Stay connected, stay informed, stay African.
I told you, from the home of African music, this is where you get to listen stories, entertainment, and what to educate you now. We have been talking with Sophia here, dancing career in her life. You have seen the journey, starting all the real journey, actually the origin of the story. We came to the real journey, and if you've missed this, you can check it out. Careers and global stages that she has been to. We have seen all the collabos and businesses she's doing, pressure, boundaries, and respect. Now, wow. Now, family and society, we have talked about this, inspiration and the future. What keeps her going? That's what we want to know from Sophia here. To know what keeps her actually going. Sophia, who inspires you the most in your dancing journey other than yourself?
So from the beginning, when I started dancing samba, my teacher Fernanda was
Fernanda.
inspiring me a lot.
I love it.
Really, like I was getting to learn about all the culture. Oh my god, the food also. She was she was cooking for me also, and somehow I also loved Brazilian funk.
Okay.
But she was like, "No, Sophia, that's really vulgar. You're 14.
Okay.
Watch out." So
Okay.
she was keeping me on the right path. But of course, I was practicing funk
I
at home.
love that. I love that.
But she was inspiring me a lot.
Okay.
And from Brazil, like there are a lot of big dancers, but like Tai Rodriguez, Mayara Lima, they are queens of the samba, and
Okay.
their journey is also really inspiring. From funk, also my teacher Felipe Rodriguez.
Felipe Rodriguez.
He's also DJ.
Okay.
He's teaching kids as well, doing shows, dancing all kind of samba, also
Okay.
couple dance. And I did a lot of classes with him also online. And yeah, he inspires me also a lot. Who else? Yeah, and like all my teachers, I was also going to dance schools here in Germany, to Eurythmics and New York City Dance School. There are also dancers who were not even that famous, but they also inspire.
They also
me.
inspire
Yeah, I
a
think
lot.
we also have to have this. We always have to have respect for others. Like, there won't be a point when I will be like perfect and I say, okay, that was it.
Okay.
We can always learn from others.
I love that. Do you plan yourself to either train or mentor upcoming dancers?
Well, as I said before, I was teaching my mom some dombolo steps, and she said,
And she said,
"Sophia, don't be a teacher because I don't have patience."
okay, okay.
But what I like
All
a
right.
lot is like with samba and also for these work shows, I was creating with other dancers as well, or sometimes alone, like choreos. With also like sometimes like acrobatic elements or like yeah, like shows with how I say it, I wanted to say it fast. Like transitions, you have to change place, so it's not just a choreo what you learn from, I don't know, like a TikTok challenge.
Okay, okay.
That is really what motivates me, because like then I work with people who already know the steps.
Yeah.
But to teach from the beginning, it's quite hard. And I always saw girls or like dancers coming inside with a face like, okay, I'm the best. And there are people who don't want to learn about the culture, they just want to post videos and these things. And that's why I'm not really want to teach like from the beginning people, but I would really like to do like work in a group. As I said before, like maybe as a background dancer. I follow a lot of dancers in Brazil, and I also had the opportunity to dance with them, with some of the dancers from Anita, for example. Yeah, and yeah, like to create choreos.
I love that.
Yeah, together with groups.
Nice.
Yeah.
There is where now the vibes hits harder, and what I mean is the music and the crowd energy. Where do you think, African music or European music, which one moves you more? Tricky,
of course,
tricky.
African.
African music.
Yeah.
Wow.
Samba is also
Samba.
It comes from Bahia,
Yeah.
heart of African,
That's it.
Afro-Brazilian culture.
Yeah. Where do you feel the strong and crowd energy when you are performing? Or where do you see when you find yourself on stage? Is it the African side or the European side? The crowd that is had more energy.
Africa or Brazil. Like in Europe, even like in the workshops, you don't have the same vibe.
Okay.
And also in the parties, like they enjoy it, but they are
They are just like.
like it was like Luciano. Okay, Luciano is from here from Germany. But his father is from Mozambique.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's doing like German rap. And I was in a concert in Stuttgart, and there were people who were like sitting, and I was like, okay, I don't care that I bought a ticket for like sitting. Let's go to the crowd like inside. Of course, there were people also like dancing, like, jumping in front of the stage. But yeah, sometimes it's like Germany. Come on, wake up! We need some energy here. Hello.
Do you think they get? Sometimes we say when we come to Germany, we have this culture shock.
Yes.
Do you think they also have the culture shock while they are in Germany still? Because I think the way people dance. The way you showcase yourself on stage, you're trying to show them the Samba dance, which is actually a Brazilian dance, but they're just looking at it as if it has never happened anywhere. They have never seen it before, and no one even wants to try anything. Do you think it's a culture shock for them?
Yeah, I think so. And somehow I'm not trying to force people to understand. Like I have the shows, I try to give my best, because if they book us, of course they want to see professional shows, so I prepare for it and everything. But yeah, of course sometimes they don't understand, but I had fun. I did my best.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
after
That counts.
in Brazil, in Brazil, it's where I feel like, okay, yeah, now they understand.
They understand it. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't have the opportunity to do performances, only like to parade, and I was in the crowd. Like you also have the opportunity, like as a samba dancer, to be like musa, like a queen, like the ladies with the really big costumes, who walk alone. But it costs quite a lot,
A lot of money.
to buy that spot. And it's also like a lot of Brazilians don't find it nice.
Okay.
That it's getting like commercial. Like of course there are schools, like in every school they book also like artists, like famous people, but some of them cannot dance samba and people are angry. Also in the competitions when they choose the queen, there are dancers who look like they didn't they have a dream but they didn't really prepare. And they're like, come on, nobody takes it serious. So yeah,
I love that. Maybe one advice to the before even actually you give the advice to the young dancers, young ladies who feel judged, who want to come and be like you. I'm very sure you are inspiring a lot of people outside there who want to dance like you. Before you, there are a lot. Before you come to that, I had a question of your journey to Brazil in 2 weeks' time. Tell us something about it. From Germany to Brazil, people. I've never been in Brazil. I wish to be in Brazil, and one day I'll visit. I'll visit. I know God will help me. I'll visit Brazil one day, one time. How? Are you booked, or how did you? What's happening in Brazil?
It will be the third time already.
The third time.
Gracias, obrigado. Danke, thank you.
Yeah.
The third time that I'm going, and the very first, I didn't even know that there is the opportunity to parade, for example. And for my honeymoon, I wanted to go to Brazil, but in the end, we ended up somewhere else.
Okay.
And of course, because of the samba, I was dreaming about going to Brazil, but I never really planned it. And as I did several workshops, there is also this big event in München, the International Samba Congress.
Yeah.
I was getting in contact with a lot of dancers, like following dancers. And one of them posted like, do you want to parade in Brazil? Like that was in 2020. Oh my God.
Okay.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, of course. And like I was getting divorced in that time, and I had a moment when I just said like to my ex-husband, like, oh, I have to go to Rio this year because there is a lot of bad things. Like I have to go to Brazil. And next day I saw this post and I was like, oh, of course I'm going to,
Now you're going to
to
Brazil.
Rio.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask my my boss at work.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking with the teacher, like, okay, how is it possible? What are the like requirements and everything?
Yeah.
And I think I even booked my flight that day.
Okay.
And the next day I went to my workplace, like, okay, I'm going to Brazil.
Oh wow, that's a net one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on my own, but this teacher was like organizing a group, like we had a WhatsApp group, because Samba community is really big.
Yeah.
Like even in Australia, America, there are dancers and Samba schools from the UK, from Netherlands, from France, from all around
Oh wow, yeah.
the world. And he was organizing a group, but I didn't stay with them. I booked
A separate hotel or
yeah,
something.
like Airbnb
Okay.
on my own.
Yeah.
And I only knew, like two dancers. And from the group I was speaking with them, but I didn't know them personally. Only just two dancers.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, wow, okay.
At least.
But nothing will stop me.
Okay.
So yeah, I had a lot of classes with them and also like the parade, so I wasn't on my own all the time. And then for the second time, I already had contacts, and I was like, okay, I will see with which school I can parade. I booked again everything alone. As I said before, like I learned Portuguese like during the time when I was learning Samba.
Yeah.
It was also kind of struggle.
Okay.
Because Spanish and Portuguese, like to learn, it helped me that I was speaking Spanish, but it's not the same.
It's not the
all the
same.
people who are telling it's the same, yeah, I'm getting more and more upset when I have these comments like it's not the same.
Okay.
And I also experienced it. I'm speaking Portuñol sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, now it's better. My
It's
Portuguese
better,
is
okay.
better, but there are moments, of course, I knew Spanish better because I
Okay.
was learning for 4 years.
Wow.
Then 5 years I was living in Spain, so I knew more words in Spanish as in Portuguese.
I love that.
And yeah, it also helped me like to book everything, to have these contacts, because only in English it can work out, but it's difficult. And I booked then everything on my own, and this time also. But yeah, of course, it's a lot of money, so I always need some years
Yeah, that's true.
after
That's
that
true.
journey again to book everything. And this time I take it more easy, like I will parade, but not with high heels as before.
Okay.
It will be like a group, like a choreographed group, but with, I think, like normal clothes. It's the theme, like thema of that school now for this year is like circus and clowns.
Okay.
So I imagine something like a pantomime or I don't know. but yeah, also Samba.
Okay.
And of course I will book some classes, but not every day.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also going like a few days before
Before the event.
Like last time I was there for 3 weeks. And I also we had like street rehearsal in the Sambodromo, like the arena where the parade takes part. And yeah, it's really interesting, but yeah, I don't have that much time.
Yeah, true.
Like it's already a big thing that I can afford it again, and I have the opportunity to go. So yeah, I will visit more places now. Like I booked some trips.
Okay.
And also I will go to Bahia
Oh,
to
nice.
dance Ashe, not just Carnival Samba.
Ah,
Yeah, because as I said before, like I was learning from YouTube.
yeah.
Like these Ashe styles, there is this place like Ashe Moa, and they do animation.
Yeah.
There is also a beach, but like people can eat and dance with the people, dance with the dancers, like these choreos. It's similar to Zumba,
Yeah. Okay.
but of course like better because it's Brazilian,
Sure.
like real steps. And yeah, that I didn't even think like a dream, like okay, I will go, because I didn't know if I can manage it.
Yeah.
But now I was like, well, yeah, why not?
It's
If I already
happening.
go to Brazil, I was
Yeah.
watching these videos all the time. It's part of my Samba journey. Also.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And yesterday I just booked a concert ticket also for the Ashe singer Ivete Sangalo.
Okay.
Like that was the first choreo what I did when I started
Wow.
dancing samba,
Wow.
like a song from Ivete Sangalo.
Now you're
like
going to experience it
Yeah.
in Brazil. Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. You have a future that is in front of you, actually, and doing an amazing job here, dancing. Even most of us, we never knew that dancing can be a career. Even our parents, if you ask them right now, they will be like, what are you doing? Yeah, and I think it's time that people have people like you who can inspire a lot of them. You're going to give us a word later on to those who are feeling judged, those who have never got an opportunity, those who want to start today. And you started somewhere, you're going somewhere, and you have a very, very, very big future. And I wish you all the best, actually, in Brazil
Thank you.
in 2 weeks. And thank you so much for coming, actually.
Thanks for
We
inviting
really
me.
squeezed it on today. And I was like, I'm going to Brazil. And I said, come first before you go to Brazil. Come, you bless us this year. You're the first guest, actually, this 2026.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for
It's a
honoring
pleasure.
us. Yeah. So,
An honor.
one word to the dancers, to women out there who want maybe to be like you, who are aspiring to be dancers. Tell them something.
So they should trust the process.
Yeah,
Like
true.
for some people, maybe it takes 1 year
Yeah.
to achieve what they want. For some people, 5 years. But it's also like really important the journey until this dream, what you want to achieve.
True.
Because maybe you are like forcing it, like stressing yourself. Then
Yeah.
you get what you want, and
True,
it's like,
true.
okay, now what?
Yeah.
Like you have to enjoy all the time. And they shouldn't listen to people who judge. Like if they have something in mind, they want to dance a specific style or like perform, they should ignore all these
All this,
comments.
yeah, that's
Or like
true.
people, I also had a lot of times like people who didn't believe in me, and somehow I always had this voice in my head like I don't have to force or like really convince them. They will see, everybody will see that
Yeah, that's true.
I will achieve what I want. You have to do it like silently
Yeah,
and then just show the result.
later.
And
I love that. I love that.
what else I wanted to say? And also like there are a lot of girls I see in the classes, like they are comparing themselves for others, like look in the mirror, and instead of looking at themselves, or they are just like, oh my god, I don't look good enough. They don't expect them accept themselves
Yeah.
as they are,
Yeah.
or they are like comparing to others. They should like only concentrate on themselves. Like don't look other dancers
Yeah,
what
true.
what they do,
True.
and they should accept themselves how they are, and just keep doing. As I said before, like you can always learn from something new from everyone.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So they also should have like respect.
True.
Stay humbled, have discipline, and also know about the culture if they want to learn.
You want to learn, yeah.
Dance. Okay, they don't have to speak all the languages,
Like, you know,
everything,
yeah.
but try to dance. Like for example, in Samba, it's important. Like you cannot dance if there is an Afro choreo and they are singing about like suffering and these things. You cannot smile
Yeah,
and make
that's-
fun of
and
it.
make fun of it. Yeah,
No,
that's true.
no.
Yeah,
So you have to know what are you dancing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the whole story about.
And even understand the
behind
music
steps,
itself. Yeah.
also
Yeah.
like all the steps has also meanings.
Okay.
Why they do it like in Afro Brazilian dances. Yeah.
I love that. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was a word
Thank you.
to the women out there, to the fellow women, to your fellow women. And discipline is paramount. That's what I can also include there. Discipline. She said discipline. Be disciplined. And no matter how long it takes, it will work.
Be patient.
And
with
be
themselves,
patient. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Most of people start and like in 1 month or 3 months, they're down. Most people who have been successful out here, if they tell you their journey, oh God. So keep it on your home of African music. Thank you so much, Sophia, for coming
Thank you.
here. But now they really need to know where they will follow you.
Oh.
And I'm very sure there are some clients listening, watching us. They want to know how they can get you. And I'm very sure maybe after here, please give her. 2026 is here. Summer is coming. Parties and all that. Actually, I'm going to ask one for you somewhere. I've seen it.
Oh.
So talk to them, tell them where they can find you, where they can contact you. Whoever wants to be. Do you want a manager?
I will think about.
She is also thinking of having a manager. So if you are having a manager, not DM her, boys, men. Let me talk to you. Not DMing her. Respect her. So tell them where they can find you, how they can contact you, so that they can give you work and not drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, in Instagram you
Okay.
can find me as Sofia Zinja 19.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one called
Yeah.
Sofia Zinja.
That's true. That's true. And follow her. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I need more followers.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the number, it's the quality.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But you can follow
Follow her on Instagram, Sophia. Complete the other one.
Zinja.
Complete Sophia
Sophia Zinja,
Zinja on
19.
Instagram. 19 actually. Don't forget to put 19. Sophia Zinja 19 on Instagram. DM her for work. Not drinks.
Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. So she's heading to Brazil. We wish you all the best in Brazil.
Thank you.
And I hope you shall come back from Brazil and come and tell us how was Brazil, so that we can get motivated to visit also Brazil.
Yes.
And-
And you will see me US before like the biggest job, and I didn't say the future job in the end.
Do it.
In summer,
Mhm.
there will be this summer break festival in
Okay.
Gießen, and we will dance there.
In
And-
DC,
Gießen, like near Frankfurt.
near Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I said, I would like to dance as a background dancer, but I think we are just gonna dance maybe during the breaks.
Okay.
I don't know all the details yet,
Yeah.
but
But we
Yeah,
wish you all the best that that one goes the way you want.
thank you.
Or in summer. I
Yeah.
have to follow that. And Frankfurt is just here 1.5 hours to Frankfurt. We can all attend. And we wish actually to invite you to our shows. We conduct the Asura Collective. We have dancers on stage. We have some Cuban dancers in Stuttgart. They were there. They do salsa and all that kind of stuff. There were 20 of them on that
Wow.
stage. Yeah, last year. They really did some justice to the Asura Collective in Stuttgart. So it was actually our first show to do, and to invite artists on stage to sing, dancers on stage, and we just tried them. And I found them in Stuttgart actually during the summer. They were practicing on the street in
Oh,
Königsstraße.
nice.
So talking to them, they're like, I'm having a show. Can you come and dance? And all that. And then she says, yes, I'm
Wow.
going to bring 20 couples.
Wow.
There were 20 couples. That means there were 40 people on the stage.
Wow.
That was it. And they really did some good work on that stage.
I have to check them out because that's actually my
yeah.
bucket list to learn couple dances.
Yeah. They did some good justice. They were on red. We wanted to do something on this Valentine. Maybe, who knows? They wore red on that day. It was, if you want to check that, go to Asura Empire on Instagram or on YouTube. Actually, we uploaded something there. So you can get it out there and see what they did on that time. But that was a good one. So there are so many dancers, as you said. And the challenge is too high for the dancers. But what you are doing right now, we wish you all the best. Follow her.
Thank you.
Those who are watching us right now, follow her, and let's give her work for 2026. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Do you have some word for your teachers? You face this camera here. Tell them, thank them. Your teachers, those who inspires you, those who will be listening to you, those who are waiting you in Brazil. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm really grateful for
Yeah.
all of them who was teaching me and inspiring me and believed in me
Yeah.
and helped me in my journey. And yeah, I can't wait
I
to
love
be in
that.
Brazil.
I love that. Now,
Thanks again for inviting me.
you're welcome. I have a challenge now for you. You speak 6 languages.
Yes.
And maybe you will say here, keep on listening to your home of African music.
Whoa, in
You
each
get it?
language.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep
Oh.
on listening to your home of African music.
Whoa. I never have problem in any of the languages, but actually this sentence.
Okay. Let's do an
right.
easier one. Keep watching.
This word keep.
Okay.
Actually, I was using all the languages in every work. I mean, in the logistic area, and I never had problem to
So
switch and stop.
let me give you another one that is very simple. Say something about the radio to them. Anything that you think.
Oh my god. I'm freezing.
Maybe you start from your own language.
Like listen to African music or something.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
In German.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Hört afrikanische Musik oder?
That's it.
This is bad. This grammatical thing. Like to say. Okay.
They will correct
Hungarian.
the grammatic out there, but it is
Yeah,
said and done.
My German is still, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
In Hungarian,
Yeah.
hallgassatok afrikai zenét. Spanish, escuchad música africana.
No, don't mention the language. Just say they will look for it. That's the challenge for them.
Escuta música africana. Of course, it's similar. I shouldn't put it after. Okay. Ascultați música africana. What else? No, my French is not good enough for that. I think that they were all. Yeah, I said all the languages. Yeah, I said Hungarian.
You said German, you said Spanish.
Yeah, I said all.
Yeah, you said all. Thank you. And how do we say thank you in?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
That's what I can say. French is the most difficult. Oh my god.
French is
It's
a little
struggle.
bit tricky. Yeah.
And they say I have Spanish accent when I speak French.
When you speak French.
And also for German, somebody said I have Spanish accent when I speak German.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, what did you want to say? How we say thank you in all the languages?
Yeah.
Thank you, danke, merci, mulțumesc, köszönöm, gracias, obrigada.
Obrigado. Asante sana. They say that in Swahili. Asante sana. That is my language. Asante.
That sounds nice.
Asante.
Asante.
Thank you.
Now I speak 8 languages.
Sorry?
Now I speak 8 languages.
Now you speak the Iraq language. I love that. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks a lot.
We appreciate Allows as your home of African music. And for those listening to us, thank you so much for being with us for the past 1.5 hours, actually.
I can speak a lot.
I'm telling you. And for those who want to advertise with us, I said keep on contacting us, +491637286573. This is your home of African music. This is where you're going to get us. If you have a chance to come and sit with us, talk to us, inspire, teach, entertain, please contact us at radior1923@gmail.com. Or our official number, WhatsApp us, +491637286573. Bring your story. Let's inspire others out here. But for now, thank you so much, Sophia, for being here with us.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best. And for the listeners, keep on watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember to follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and each other platforms that we have out there. Keep it your home of African music. Thank you so much. Until next time.
It's 2026 and radio RFM is at it again. It's 2026, yeah, and radio RFM is at it again.